Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you are one of my loyal subscribers, how y'all doing? I hope everyone is being safe and having a good time. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. I'm starting off by priming my lids. Sorry, that's my phone. Yeah, so I'm starting off by priming my lids using the P. Louise base, and the first shade that I'm going to go in with, this is using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Volume 4. It's like this maroon shade in here. I didn't see when it popped down, but all of my shade ranges will be down in the description box as usual. If you are a loyal subscriber, you know that I post everything down there, so you know what you need is going to be down at the bottom. So to blend out the edges, I'm going in with E5, which is a hot pink. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Volume 4 palette. And of course, like you guys know, I purchase everything on my own, so this is kind of late. I also filmed this video when, you know, the whole Black Lives Matter thing started, so I really didn't want to post it until things kind of cooled down. I mean, granted, things are never going to cool down, but y'all know what I mean. So I'm going back and forth in between those two colors, and this is just going to help give me the blend that I want. And then for the edges, I'm going in with E1, and I'm going to blow those edges out. So if you don't have this palette, I would suggest getting like a maroon purpley red shade, a hot pink, and then a dull pink, like a dull hot pink. I was feeling that blend, girl. So then after I cut my crease and did the other eye, I'm going to take that same white base, and I'm just going to create another base layer. Okay, so I've been watching TikTok, and I have made it a point to make sure that I follow a lot of Black artists. I'm going back in with E4. That's the shade. So the E4 is the shade that is in my crease. It's the deeper like maroonish purplish shade. So like I've been watching a lot of TikTok, right? And I've seen a lot of like Black artists, they do this type of technique where they kind of create like bubbles on their lid, and I wanted to try, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just creating like some crescent moons and then lightly pulling it down. So I start with E4 and then I go in with E5, and that's the hot pink again, and I'm going to pull that down. And you really have to take your time and blend this out, because you can't use like a fluffy brush to blend it, because it won't work. It would blend out everything, and you really want this to be precise. So once I've done that, I'm going to take the same shade that I used to blend out the edges, and I'm going to do that. But I guess before that, I took C1 and I put it in that center fold situation. I'm going to put glitter there, but I wanted a base shade there, and I'm kind of all over the place with this. So the third shade that I used in my crease area, the E1, I'm going to use that to pull out this, like, I don't even know what to call it. I just really think it's cool. I love the way it looks. I think this was really fun. I don't want to say this is so much of a tutorial, more like a watch me play with makeup type situation, because I haven't mastered this. This was actually my first time attempting this technique, so I really can't tell you like exactly what to do, how to do it, or you know what you'll get out of it. So then I also got these cake liners by Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are the electric cake liners, and I'm using the electric pink to kind of trace over my cut crease. And oh my god, I love this. The pink is probably my favorite out of the entire group, just saying. It's between the pink and the green. Then, like I was telling you all, I took some glitter glue. This is by Lit Cosmetics, and I'm placing that in the center. And I'm just going to go in with a pink glitter. I can't remember if this is a glitter in the palette or if it's a glitter that I already own. It's probably, you know, a glitter that I own. So then I take that B1 shade, and I'm just placing that in my inner corner just to brighten it up. And then I'm going to take this. Okay, so this is the neon yellow cake liner, and this one gave me a little bit of trouble. You have to be really careful to not get this on any part of your eye that you know, has any type of moisture, because that sets it off and makes it kind of slippery. You'll see in a little bit, once I add like my my lashes and stuff, it starts to kind of like bleed onto my lashes. Like, I love the way it looks right here, but you really have to be careful when adding lashes. Like, if it's a water-based lash, I do think that it sets off the liner. So these lashes are by the BYL Cosmetics. You guys know I love them. So I will have which lashes these are in the description box, but you'll start to see at some point, you can see right here on this lash, my eyelash is kind of like tilting. It's been sliding. It's not really like staying where I put it. And I'm not the best lash person. Like, I don't apply them the best, but I'm pretty good, if I do say so myself. So I'm moving on to my face, foundation, and concealer. Everything that I'm using is going to be down in the description box, of course. I wanted to do a face that was, you know, perfect for the summer months, the warmer months. This foundation that I used today, the Marc Jacobs foundation, is a very nice and lightweight foundation. It's perfect for warmer weather. It's just one of those foundations that I think pairs really well in the heat because it is so lightweight. It's not full coverage, and once you have it on, you really don't feel it. So I would highly suggest it. And of course, my concealer, the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, has really taken over my makeup collection. Like, let me tell you, girl, I love this concealer so much. It's so inexpensive and so full coverage, let me tell you. Okay, like you can see here, it just covers up everything. It covers up the scars on my soul. It covers up the skeletons in my closet. Like, look at this. It's just so beautiful. So I'm using the Laura Mercier powder. I've really been liking my oldie but goodie lately, and I'm just using that to set underneath my eyes and to do a little bit of baking action. I do think that I like to bake a little bit more in the summer months because of what it can do, more so than in the winter. I probably won't do much baking because, you know, it's cold, so I really feel like it freezes your makeup right on your face, you know what I'm saying? So taking that hot pink and going underneath my lower lash line, I also used a ColourPop eyeliner, which I cannot remember off the top of my head what it is, but it will be in the description box, to tightline my lower lash line. Dusting away that powder. You don't want to leave it sitting for too long, or at least I don't. For my skin type, it can look kind of cakey. And here's what I was talking about. See, the lash just kind of like plopped right off. So I had to add more glue, and while I sat and let it you know, dry up a little bit, I went ahead and did like my blush, bronzer. But then you'll see, once I pop that lash back on, the other lash is going to act up, and I'm going to have to take that one off, and it was just a hot ass mess. It wasn't the lashes. I definitely think it was the cake liner. So I do have to finesse this a little bit, like figure out the best way to wear this liner with lashes without just having to like do straight up mascara. Not that there's anything against mascara, I would just prefer to wear lashes. I mean, if I'm gonna have a dramatic look like this, I want to be able to wear my, you know, show-stopping lashes. Thank you. So right here you see me adding this one on, and then later on in the video you're going to see the other eyelash ultimately do the exact same thing. So I'm going to spritz my face, which again was probably a bad idea. Do you see how the other lash is gone? Yeah, because the moisture, it's activated by water. I'm not sure if it's like super sensitive to water, but whatever. All of the products that I use today are listed in the description box. They are always listed in the description box, so please make sure that you check out down below. My face routine is typically the same. All I do is you know, I might switch out a couple of products here and there. Sometimes I want a blush. Sorry, I was looking, like, I really liked this eye. I love the way it came out. Yeah, but like I was saying, sometimes I switch out you know, blush, bronzer, and highlight if I want it to match what I have on my face. So, and also of course lip products change all the time. I have been loving these Morphe lip liners. I believe this one is in Vibes. or in Toasty. Toasty and Vibes have been in complete rotation for me. And then like I've been going back to my lip liner, MAC lipsticks, and gloss. This is Pretty Thing by Marc Jacobs, one of my favorite gloss. It's a plumping gloss, but it really doesn't do any plumping. But I love the way it smells. It kind of has like a minty feel, and it smells so good. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you like, share, subscribe to my channel, support my channel. I am really trying to grow, and I hope you all are being safe. Until next time, beauties, stay blessed.